Uh, Hello, dear sir. Uh, my name is Bartholomew Sawicki, and as first of all, I would like to apologize for not presenting my English language skills properly in the best way I can. This is because, uh, as I have mentioned on the previous film, that this is because mainly because from the time of 2.5 years I am residing in Poland, and this is why I am not able to speak so maybe I'm not able to speak so fluently in English language, presenting the problem in English language. However, I hope it will give you some more light over my person, about my life and about my skills, my mind and everything else, which I'm trying to present to you and to your office of human and civil rights defender. So mainly because I haven't been speaking so fluently in English language from the time of 2.5 years. From the time of 2.5 years, I'm sitting in here. I live in Poland. I live in Poland, and I am not able. Maybe I lost a bit of fluency in English language. However, after 2.5 years in living in this country, you can. I am presenting my skills to your person, to your office, and this is one of the skills I have in my life. Uh, Dear sir, this presentation is only for your knowledge, and this is mainly because the problem I have with the accusations of suffering with schizophrenia paranoidum is just beyond my strength, and I am really trying to well, mainly I'm not able. I'm a little shy about this right now, and that's why I might have a little problem to present my English skills, English language skills properly. However, I hope you will I hope you will appreciate that my skills, um, either a language skills and knowing of the same language, and the fluency of my speech. This is the reason why am I putting that thing. The English language skills on the table is mainly because, uh, as I described in a previous movie and in all this problem I have, the first diagnosis of schizophrenia paranoidum, which blatantly was fake, was false, was created by me, and I'm not happy for it. I'm not proud of it at all. But mainly because this has happened in prison, in jail conditions and circumstances of my life, which were very horrible for me in previous years. Mainly because, well, I'm doing it, and I think it's a good argument, because mainly 13 years ago there was a first diagnosis, and by this time, 13 years ago, in 2005, I knew a bit English language, but I really don't. I only learned properly to communicate properly and everything else with English language. I have only learned in that time, from the time of diagnosis 2005, when I have left Poland and I went to United Kingdom. This is where I started really learn, and that was English language, and that was in 2007. I left Poland in 2007, and I came after my father's uh, death, sudden death, and so that means that I have really learned to speak English so well as I am presenting to you right now in that time, from the diagnosis, from actually not 2005, but only from the from the time of 2007 up to 2015, I have had that opportunity to learn in practice, in life, my English language, and that means that from the time of diagnosis of schizophrenia paranoidum in 2005 up to today's date, I have only learned English language in that time. That is also a good argument, because in my case, because according to the common knowledge about schizophrenia paranoidum, if I would be suffering with that illness, I wouldn't be probably able to learn English language, because of that period of my a real study of English language to the level which I have today was by this time when I was allegedly suffering with that illness. That would mean that I would be actually suffering with schizophrenia paranoidum, and I would be able to learn that language so well till that level where I can actually present my case to you, to your person, to your office, and speak about this all horrible accusations which are above my body and above my life, actually. Excuse me. And that would mean that that's a bit contradiction to, that's a really contradictional thing to the to the accusations which I hold right now, and I'm trying to oppose. Dear sir, dear Mr. Adam Bodnar, well, as you see, I mean, I don't know, do you know English language? More or less, really, I don't want to offend your person at all. I'm just trying to say that even if you well, I'm sure you know it. I'm sure you understand everything what I'm saying, and I hope that will be enough to present my person to you as a valuable and not ill at all, especially with schizophrenia paranoidum. I hope that will prove you that I am actually able to learn a bit more than 2 plus 2. Of course, forgive me that irony, but in light of all these accusations coming from three doctors actually right now, I hope my case looks a bit better than, or my side of story looks a bit better than accusations of psychiatrists. I hope you can hear that. In that moment when I'm talking to you in English language, I hope you understand the accent I have. I hope you can recognize the way I speak in a bit more professional way. Right now I am a bit surprised myself that I kept good level of communication and presenting myself and speaking in English language. Despite that I had no opportunity, not many opportunities in last 2.5 years to speak in English language with English speaking person, and I am surprised myself that I am able to just turn on my phone and start the recording and just speak to you in really few words. I don't want that movie be longer than maybe 10 minutes. Well, now it's 9 minutes and 3 seconds, so I'm a little stressed and shy, as I'm saying, because really right now I am just trying to be myself in English language. I really had this chance to learn English language so well. To prove that more, I spoke with you. I mean, I have presented my case before in your office in 2016 and in 2017, in occasion when I was trying to defend my case during the I don't know how to translate the word ubezwłasnowolnienie. However, I would like to tell you that I have been sending that message that my English language are great. and even one of my friends have wrote a letter to your office about this. But I hope. I think I lost my I lost my grip. Well, I'm trying to, create long sentences to look most intelligent I can. This is why maybe sometimes, and the shyness right now, and the way the thing that I'm doing, this is the same fact that I'm just recording that in English language, gives me a bit pressure. So I really wouldn't like you to understand, to recognize any issues in here, because this is all it's all about in my case. I can only tell you that I am not ill person. I never suffered with the any kinds of illusions, delusions, hallucinations, hearing hallucinations by eyes, seeing. I never heard anything which wasn't real, uh, and that's pretty much it. The reason why I decided to record that movie, it wasn't to present my case in English language with full dedication by few hours, but only I just wanted to record a few minutes so you could actually learn and see that I am a bit more than what they're writing about me. So I think that's it. I think I have fulfilled my plan, and I hope that will be enough for your person and for your office to understand that I am a bit different than opinions about me, which I will repeat one more time. I am actually very different, and the opinions which have been described, which were describing my life and myself, were fully fake. And that's it. That's it, Mr. Adam Bodnar. I hope you will have a great day, and as I'm trying to have every day, I don't have it. Unfortunately, every day is a reason for suffering, to suffer, to suffer for me. This is because of the opinions, fake opinions. My driving license. I've lost my driving license. I'm trying to get this back now by SKO, which is like a special commission. I'm sure you know what is all about. And we'll see what can you do. I can only tell you that knowing two languages is really great, is wonderful, and I would like to say at the end of that movie that I'm a really good person. Everything what you've heard about me, which is not very positive, I'm pretty sure that it's not. Maybe some offices have sent you some letters, and even if you will start, even if your office, Mr. Bodnar, will undertake that case and will try to do something for me, I'm sure you will find a lot of negative informations about me. You will find informations that I am really suffering with some illness. You will find that I am not good guy, and all the rest. But it's all kind of manipulated informations about me. I wish I could send you all my thoughts, which I hold in my head, about every detail of that case and that horrible false informations about me. Because if I would be able to do that, if you would be able to read my mind, which obviously it's not possible, and I hope you will not take it as a sign of some illness. But if you would able to know my thoughts and the truth about my life and what has happened in my past, especially in jail, and if you would be able to know and read from my mind everything what has happened in the rehabilitation places, and if you would knew, yeah, I think I just have a little grammatic problem sometimes, but if you would know also all the reasons of all lies I have said in the time when I was actually trying to be healthy and live according to some code, like the honor, moral code, any code, which is always based, or always was in my life, based on truth, because that was the only way I could find the truth, and I could leave the addiction problem. It's very important information, because not many people knows that. But if you would be able to know this all, probably you would do something more than just I don't know, maybe you would just be sorry, because maybe you would be sorry because maybe you are not able to help me. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm worried about the most. That's what takes my thoughts in this case. Sometimes I'm thinking that you, even with your power and your knowledge of and on the knowledge of your office, even if you are able to have such a amazing access to law and rules of law and all the and everything else about this, maybe sometimes I'm thinking that maybe sometimes even with that knowledge and with that power, you are not able to help me, just because every real because sometimes I'm thinking that the power of the doctor in this country, power of psychiatrist, or in my case, maybe in that particular case, maybe the power of these doctors who are described me as a really sick person and not able to drive cars, not able to have a driving license, maybe it's too much to maybe these people's power is too worthy, and their qualifications and their history of life is too worthy to put down in order to protect one civil person like me, who is not educated with such education like these doctors. And maybe that's why I'm thinking sometimes that nobody is able to help me. But I can only leave that issue for you to decide what can be done to help that citizen, which is me. Thank you very much. I hope that message was understood, and everyone who can recognize my English skills in here and knows the problem should know what I am all about. All the best, Mr. Bodnar, and I hope you will get you'll just help me somehow. Thank you. That's all what I can do. I can only ask and beg for help in that case. Thank you. All the best. Bye. Yeah, by the way, today is 24th of March 2018. I have decided to record that movie according to the information which I have told you on the previous movie. On the previous movie, I told you that I have sent that message to you that I'm gonna record that such a movie, and here it is. So all the best, Mr. Bodnar, and I hope you will help me. Okay? Thank you. I mean, all the best. Have a lovely day. Bye.